Hey everybody, I'm Maureen Aladin, and today we have in the Purse and Pulse studio, actor Bambadjan Bamba. Bamba.
Bamba.
Bamba.
Like, it's easy. In my Spanish
Para
people.
bailar la
bamba.
Para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracias.
Una poca de gracias.
Quisiera una arriba y arriba.
Bamba is the name of my tribe.
Okay.
In the Ivory Coast, where the Bamba people, the resilient people. And Jun means great stature. So a Bamba of great stature.
You're hailing all the way from the Ivory Coast.
Yes.
When did you come to the United States?
I came to the United States when I was 10 years old with my parents from Abidjan, which is the capital of Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
And a very metropolitan city in West Africa called like Little Paris. So my father was a banker, my mother worked at the port, so we were doing okay. And you know, I went to a school full of French students, African students, so everything was great. Then I come here and I'm dropped in school in the Bronx.
You're in the jungle.
I'm in the jungle, man. I felt like it was a day in jail, straight up.
Were you teased at all? Because nowadays there's a lot of bullying that goes around and people are fighting for anti-bully laws.
Was I teased?
Yes.
Was that the word that you used?
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
assuming.
hold on. Was I jumped? Was I mobbed?
Whoa.
First day I got in a fight. And as a kid growing up, you know, I had to face a lot of, I don't know. Adversity, okay. Challenges. It was tough, but it helped me learn English like this.
Okay.
In 2-3 months, I had English down packed, done, finished, papa.
You were in a commercial that if anyone who hasn't seen you in Contagion, on Grey's Anatomy,
yeah.
Law and Order, they had to have seen you in this commercial.
Yeah.
You were with?
Joe Pesci.
What are you looking at?
We're not good enough here.
Are you looking for something else?
No, I don't know.
What are you, big supermodels? Oh, Jesus. Supermodels. What are you modeling? What are you doing? The girl's totally into me.
Brad, eat a Snickers.
Why?
Because you get a little angry when you're hungry. Better?
Better. So, ladies.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
I mean, Joe Pesci. And he's a small guy, but a firecracker, boy.
He is.
He basically was improvising the entire time. And I mean, I had a hard time keeping a straight face because everything just came out. It was such a great time, great experience. And I think it's being chosen for one of the 10 best commercials this year.
When was the moment that you decided that this is what I want to pursue for the rest of my life? Well, I don't know if it's for the rest of your life, but
well,
at least for a huge span
when was the moment? The first time I was put on stage, I was playing like an old man. I think it was Huckleberry Finn or something that my acting teacher in middle school, Miss March, put together. Mm-hmm. And every time I said one word, the entire audience was on the floor. I mean, every single word that I said. And I had no idea why. But it was just a feeling that just felt like nothing I ever experienced. And I was shy at that time. And it was a place where I was able to really express myself freely. Mm-hmm. And I felt like people accepted me. So that, I think, was when
you felt like you were at home.
I felt like a natural. I wasn't really trying.
Right. Okay.
I was just having fun playing the character, and everybody was loving it.
You've been on Grey's Anatomy's major television show.
Mm-hmm.
Grey's Anatomy, Law and Order, The Sopranos, Cold Case. Which one was your most memorable?
Wow, Grey's Anatomy was amazing. Just Grey's Anatomy.
Shonda
Everyone
Rhimes.
knows the show. It's the great Shonda Rhimes, and she actually directed that episode.
Wow.
But most memorable, I have to say, was the first one for me, which was Law and Order.
Who said they could come in?
Forget about them. Just talk to me. Why are you doing this?
He killed Sonia. He took her away from me.
That's not true. Listen, if you put that gun down, we can talk this out.
Shut up! All right, everybody, just stop talking.
Henry, baby. Henry. This isn't gonna fix anything.
What am I supposed to do, huh? Forget it ever happened? She lay on that floor over there, bleeding to death, and he didn't do anything but watch.
Look, Henry, if that's true, he will go down for it. But there's a better way to handle this.
Yeah? Well, I think I found it.
They basically had to get everyone else's coverage before they came to me. So for about 6 hours, I'm giving this spiel where I have a gun to Imperioli's head, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill you because you killed my wife, blah, blah, blah. So emotionally, I'm there the entire time. Okay. So after that episode, I mean, every time I look at it, it just gives me chills because I remember the place where I pulled from.
Where were you pulling from?
I have to keep that one to myself because if I give it out, I feel like it loses power.
He's already got the diva.
No, I know, no. I'll lose some power, and I want to use it again.
Information. We don't get a little tidbit, a secret. I mean, because seriously, up-and-coming actors want to know a lot. They want to know, how do you make it into a television show? How did you get on that movie? Where are you pulling your great acting sensibilities from? They want to know. So just give us like a small taste.
It's acting is a lot about exposing your innermost feelings and fears.
Being naked.
So it's tough. So just pulling from those experiences that we all have in our lives where we feel like we just want to end it, or we feel like no one loves us, we feel like we've been disrespected, or we feel like we lost somebody we love.
That's a great answer. I'll accept that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What is it like being on set doing the craziest things? What's the craziest thing you've ever had to do on set?
Craziest thing I've ever had to do on set? Well, on Sopranos, I'm supposedly riding on the bike, and they open the door, and I flip over the thing and just fall down on the ground. And
what, you did your own stunt?
I want to say that I did, but
I'm sitting here like.
See, you set me up for that one.
I looked at you like, okay, you did do
but
your
that
own
was
stunt.
the craziest thing that I looked like I did.
Okay, so you had a stunt double?
I had a really cool, amazing guy. He did it like 5 times and didn't even hurt himself.
You wrecked my f***ing door! And you did that to your own door. Whoa, what the f*** did you say? I said he opened the door, he don't look at all. Look at my f***ing bike. Did you hear this guy? You saw it! F*** you, I am not a I am from Somalia, I go to school and I work. Do not call me a You're some terrorist piece of shit. Either way, motherfucker, you're in the wrong neighborhood.
And the other show I worked on was Bones.
Oh.
And it's a pretty funny scene that I have with the main characters. Again, another interrogation scenes.
Okay.
You know, little by little. Then last thing, I worked this week on a show in New York called The 22.
Okay.
And that's a TV show with, I think, Robert De Niro producing, and Adam Goldberg. I have a nice scene in there with him also.
How are you landing all of your
How
gigs?
am I landing?
I mean, obviously, you're a good actor. But what is the secret to your rise?
The secret, I have to say, is preparation. I spend a lot of time crafting my art and preparing for auditions. And I've built a muscle for auditions, so I'm a good auditioner, which is great. If you're a great actor, that's amazing. But if you're a great auditioner, then you'll work.
You're also doing something on your own. You're doing an independent film.
Yes.
What's the name of it? What is it about? And why did you even decide to work on your own film?
The name of it is Papa. And it's a story of African family adjusting to life in America. And it deals a lot with the clashes of cultures and traditions between African cultures, American culture, and also the father-son relationship. I basically had an experience in my life with my father where we had a clash, but it changed our relationship forever, for the better.
Okay.
And it's a coming-of-age story that's very personal. I think every family gives you what you need to survive. And especially in my family, a traditional African father, I mean, I went through some things. And growing up in America, you know, I know that it will inspire people to express their feelings of affections towards one another.
SacredDrumCompany.com, that's his production company.
Thank you.
Watch out for this actor.
Is it Press Junkies?
It's Press Junkies, yeah.
It's inside Artist Pulse.
Oh.
It's amazing, that title. When I heard that, I was like, because it's Person Pulse.
Yeah.
And then Pulse. All right. You could try two different
All right.
ones.
How about we do both?
How about you do both? Free of charge.
Welcome.